Why is this an issue for designers to address? Can't we just place the responsibility for ensuring safety onto our users? After all, they are adults and presumably they have some agency over how they live their lives.
Yeah, that's a really great question. And I'll answer by talking about cars and the fact that, this was the exact same sort of argument was being had by cars in the 50s and 60s when there were, very few safety requirements. There was no government agency that was, sort of mandating that cars be safe. And there were a ton of people dying, preventable deaths in car crashes. There were no seatbelts. Tire pressure was calibrated for comfort rather than safety. Like, there were so many different problems. And rather than the auto industry, rather than saying, yeah, we could design our cars to be safer, what they did was they put it off on the users and they said, you need to learn to be a better driver. And, also maybe the people who make the roads could design the roads to be safer. So, but very much putting the emphasis on this is an issue of user education, and they need to sort of figure this out and learn how to not kill and hurt each other with the devices that we have sold to them. And I think it's the exact same with technologists right now, where the leaders of our big tech companies are doing the exact same thing. They're saying, we just provide the tools and how you use them is on you. And it's a matter of user education to sort of find out how these are going to harm you and then prevent that from happening. And it's such a lot of onus to put on people to sort of learn all these different things. I learn and think about this type of stuff full time. Well, not quite full time, almost full time. And I still don't know everything there is to know about how people can use tech to harm each other. So to put this on sort of everyday people is extremely disingenuous. And I think people know that, and it's very much a tactic. I mean, we've seen powerful industries do this over and over again, same with the tobacco industry. There's so many different examples where they've sort of put this responsibility on users to magically not be harmed with harmful products.
So it sounds like you don't think that we can expect big tech and other companies producing these products to proactively make the best design decisions for safety without incentives to do so or regulations.
Yes, I do think that. I think most of the big tech companies have sort of already shown that they're not interested in designing safe products or, in user safety and well-being. And we have a lot of data to kind of support that fact that, they have chosen not to self-regulate. They've chosen their profits over our safety. And it's not going to change until governments step in, just like with the auto industry. There was, even when, sort of public opinion was starting to turn against the auto industry, there was still no change. The only thing that actually got them to change were government regulations. And so we've kind of seen this before, and we already know that they're not self-regulating. So the only thing that's going to change is when governments force them to.